How's it going, YouTubers? This is Bullet Sickness here, bringing you File 1 of the Beautifully Odd Mind of Bullet, or BOMB for short. Now, File 1's gonna completely cover the blood feud of first-person shooters, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 versus Battlefield 3. I'll give you the simple basics of each game, but I'll start with my history. Is usually I played Call of Duty. Call of Duty was my favorite shooter out of, all of them that were popular then, which was Gears of War, Halo, Call of Duty, of course, and then Battlefield. I think we're probably the main four. There are probably more, however, I'm not going to talk about those. We're going to talk about Call of Duty and Battlefield. Usually I played Call of Duty. I started playing Battlefield just recently on PC, and I'll get to that later, the reason why anyway. But with Call of Duty, usually you'll see the maps are pretty close quartered. I mean, you're always when you go around a corner, there's always going to be someone there. You don't have to look for people, and it's good fast-paced action. It's good fast-paced fun. You have 6-on-6 teams, which makes 12 people total, and the smaller teams and the smaller maps just makes everything run together a lot smoother. 60 frames per second on console, which is really impressive because Battlefield runs at 30 on console, which is not bad. However, when you're playing at 60 frames per second, everything's more fluid. It's so much smoother, and you wouldn't really know the difference unless you actually paid attention to it. The graphics are pretty good. There's nothing to complain about, and it's just good, simple fun with your friends. You can get your party together and go play. It's that simple, and the communication's really good and everything. Now with Battlefield, you get a massive 32 on 32 players on PC anyway. On console, I'm not going to give you, I don't have the accurate numbers. I think it is 24 players maximum, which is 12 on 12, which that's not bad, but when you're playing on maps as big as Battlefield has, that is so small. I couldn't even imagine that. But yeah, the maps are huge, lots of players running around, and the battle's just so much higher scale than Call of Duty has to offer. And I mean, when you think about it, it's a whole lot more realistic. There's more going on at once. However, you do find yourself just running around a lot. I mean, even when you're playing in a squad, sometimes you can't spawn on a squad member because they're all dead, or you don't have a spawn point captured for whatever reason. Sometimes you'll find yourself running around a huge map just looking for something to do. I mean, whether it's you want to go capture a point, whether it's you want to go camp out and get some kills, I mean, you want to hunt players down, it's whatever. Now the game on console, as I mentioned before, will run at 30 frames per second, which isn't bad, but it could be better. It could be 60 frames per second, which is a hell of a lot smoother. However, on PC, it'll run at 60 frames per second, no problem. Well, depending on your computer anyway. A really good computer could run it probably above 60 frames per second. I don't doubt it. Now the graphics on console for Battlefield 3 are they're kind of iffy. I mean, they're good. Can't really complain too much about it. However, graphically, Call of Duty is superior in my opinion in graphics. However, on PC, no comparison. Battlefield graphics on PC are just absolutely breathtaking, comparable to Crysis, and Crysis graphically is just amazing, beautiful. Now, one of the downfalls that Battlefield has is its tendency to steer you away from playing with your friends, it seems anyway. With Battlefield on PC, there is a built-in voice chat, however it's separate from the game itself, and it's really quite laggy. And in Call of Duty, which I haven't played Call of Duty on the PC, so I wouldn't know how the voice works, but I'm sure there's some kind of text chat too. But in Battlefield there's a text chat, and it's alright. I mean, it's better than nothing. But any friends I play with on Battlefield, I usually have Skype open, and we'll have a Skype call, which isn't laggy at all. So But anyway, playing with your friends in Battlefield isn't exactly as easy as it would be in Call of Duty, where you just get a party of people and go play. In Battlefield, you can play with a squad of 4 people, you know, which your team as a whole is divided up into 4-man squads. Now, if you have a 5th guy who wants to play with you, then too bad, he won't be able to be in your squad. He can be on your team still, however, he won't be able to spawn on you, and depending on what you're using to chat, he won't be able to chat with you. Another thing about Battlefield is the fact that its matches are pretty time consuming. In Call of Duty you get 10-15 minute matches max, and in Battlefield matches tend to take around 30 minutes, sometimes even more, depending on what you're playing, which I usually play Conquest or Rush sometimes, and those game modes tend to take up a lot of time. But you know what? The experience is worth it. The fact that the matches take longer just give you that more, make the experience that much more. So, to wrap this up, I gotta say the winner of the two is Modern Warfare 3. It doesn't necessarily have more, however, it's just more compatible with the player. It's more likable on console. However, on PC, Battlefield 3 is no comparison, a much better game. It's just, the graphics are amazing, ton more people to play with. It's just got so much more to offer than Modern Warfare 3 would on PC. I mean, which I haven't played it, but I'm sure it's the same as the console. Hands down, Call of Duty is built to be multi-platform. Battlefield 3 is strictly PC. Be sure to subscribe to the Dead Men YouTube channel for more, and there will be a link to the Dead Men website along with the Facebook page and the Twitter. Combat the living, join the dead. This is Bullet Sickness signing off.